Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. This is Jasmine with a 3-card spread. This is for air signs. This is a quick sneak peek for January 2019. All air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I got to show you my new Christmas toy. I love these. I always buy them at Christmas time. This one is Charlie Brown with Snoopy, and you see the little Woodstock bird here. He has a popcorn cart. He's selling popcorn. I just think this is so cute. Oh, I hadn't noticed that. Oh gosh, that was so cute. I just love it. Anyway, I just had to show you that. I'm using one of my Christmas glasses today. I think I got that at the dollar store for $1. Okay, air signs, let's get on with your reading. We have 3 cards here. We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I've been doing readings all morning. And then we have the 7 of Wands. And then we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so let's get started here. Okay, with the Knight of Wands, this is usually the card of the romantic dreamer. Right here we have someone on a horse, and he's really working hard at coming in, because you see how the horse is high-stepping, so he's coming in with a passion to offer you love with his cup of love here. So in the recent past, someone had did that. It might have been a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that you were involved in. But since in the reverse, that means something went wrong. Okay. Maybe this person offered to marry you, but I see a postponement in the offer or the proposal. Maybe y'all broke up during the Mercury retrograde that we just had. I see like you had a turbulent time. Your emotions weren't being shared equally. Like maybe you or this person weren't sharing the same amount of emotions towards each other. Maybe you didn't relate to one another very well. One of you or the other. Yeah, so I'm seeing that maybe you or the other person had a fear of getting involved. Like they offered you all this stuff, but then they didn't carry through because they themselves weren't sure of making a commitment. They had fear of commitment. So maybe that's why they broke it off. Or maybe that's why they're postponing the marriage, because of fear of commitment. So there's a lot of scenarios here, because there's a lot of people that are watching this. Okay. So all these fears kind of like overworked their emotions, and it left them like real tired and weary of relationships. So they were this person was afraid to commit, afraid to move forward, because they were just very hesitant. All these emotions had them very hesitant. And I also see them not telling you the truth about something, maybe about their emotions. They weren't telling you the truth, or they didn't tell you the truth about something. Maybe they didn't tell you the truth about their past, or past people, or something like that. So this card is actually telling you to look before you jump into that, because something is not right here. Someone is not telling the truth to the other person. Okay, so let's move on with the next one. So here with the 7 of Wands, we see the man is high up. So his opponents are down below, but they're jabbing their wands at him, and he's jabbing his back. So you actually have the advantage here because you're high up. So this card here is showing that whatever you're having problems with, you're going to have the advantage, because you got the strength and stamina to do it. This is the card of competing interests, is what they call it. And I see it, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, if you're involved with that one, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But the man has you feel the need to defend yourself and strike back, is what I'm seeing. For whatever situation you're involved in, you're having to defend yourself constantly. And it looks like with a group of people, or maybe a small group of people, or maybe one person. But you do have the inner strength and stamina And you also have the ability to stand on your own, and you guard whatever is important to you. You stand your ground on your beliefs. Whatever circumstance you're in, you're guarding that. And I'm also seeing stiff competition if you're at work or some type of sporting event or some type of event where you're competing. I'm seeing that you have stiff competition also in business or in a personal issue. There's stiff competition. Someone or something feels like an enemy to you. Okay, maybe they're not, but that's just how you're feeling. So you have the need to protect and everything that you believe in for yourself, for your family, and in your own beliefs. You're trying to defend that, and yeah, and you're maintaining this position. It's like every corner you turn, you're feeling that you're having to compete against someone, and it might be with this relationship here, or whatever relationship you're involved in. You always feel like you're competing against them. I used to have a friend that was like that. I always felt like she was competing against me. Like every time I talked to her, I would tell her, well, I did this yesterday or I did that. And then she would, right away, before I could even finish a sentence, she would say the same thing. She would say, well, I did this and I did that. And then the whole conversation would turn to her. And I always felt like she was competing against me. Like she was either jealous or trying to keep up with the things I did. But it always felt like a competition. And that wasn't a good friendship. I didn't like that. So I eventually got out of that friendship. So I'm guessing that you're feeling the same way too, that you're having to compete against this person because they're not even giving you attention, or maybe they're doing that with you and you're just feeling uneasy about it, or it's at work. You're having to compete at work with, other people that are up against you. But whatever it is, you're on top because right here you see the man on the mountain. So, and you're striking down, so you're on top. You got the advantage of whatever it is you're competing against. Okay, well, now we've got the Ten of Wands. So here, again, I'm seeing Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. I'm seeing that you, in this relationship, also that you were carrying too much, because you see how he's carrying this load, but he's hunched over, so he's carrying too much. He's still able to carry it, but it's a lot, so it's making him or her hunch over. Okay, so I'm showing that you're carrying the load all by yourself. You're doing everything, right, what you were supposed to do, but nobody else was helping you. This other person wasn't putting in their 50%, or if you were at work, all the responsibilities were being put on you and nobody was helping you, and you weren't getting paid for it, or you weren't being recognized for it. That's why you feel like you're competing, because you're doing all the work, but no one is, paying you for it, or giving you praise or attention or anything. So this card here is to remind you that you have to take care of your own self first before you can help anybody else. You're carrying too low. You got to let something go. Okay, whether it's the relationship, the job, or extra responsibilities they've given you at work that are not in your job description. If you're getting too many extra responsibilities at work and you feel like you're not supposed to be doing that, okay, you can say, hey, that's not in my job description, because if it's not actually written in your job description, you don't have to do that. By law, you don't have to do that. Okay, I always do that at work. If something's not in my job description, I say that. I say, hey, that's not in my job description. That's not my job, and I don't do it. Okay, it's that simple. So this card here is reminding you of that. So because you have all these responsibilities, you're not only tired physically, but you're also tired mentally. It's wearing you down. And it's time for you to let go of some of these wands so you can start feeling better, get more rest. I'm seeing that you're taking on your immediate or extended family burdens as well, and you haven't even taken care of your own. Okay? So you need to look at what you're carrying and decide what it is that you need to put down for the year 2020, because this is for the year 2020. So you can, your dreams and your priorities can come into fruition. I do see that you're getting your priorities straight with this card here, that you're going to get your priorities straight. Keep them straight. So everything that you need can come into fruition for yourself, okay? You're a good-hearted person. Yes, you don't have to carry everybody's responsibilities. Think of yourself. Sometimes you have to think of yourself first before you help anybody else. You got to help yourself first before you help anybody else, okay? So that is the message. If it's a relationship that isn't working out for you, then maybe you should think about letting it go or finding a better one, okay? But it's up to you what you want to do. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a magician. I'm just a tarot card reader. But I am psychic, so I can't tell you what's coming. Okay? So if you need a personal reading, follow the directions down below, and I'll be more happy to contact you. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, y'all, because I want to get monetized, and I think it takes 1,000 subscribers to get monetized. So please be kind and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.